Okay, this is a political season where different political parties are screening their aspirants and choosing their candidates either by consensus or by uh, primary elections as stipulated, direct primaries, right, as stipulated by the electoral laws. And I want to speak particularly about Showore, Omoyele Showore of the AAC. That's the main purpose of this video. And before going into it, I want to state categorically that Showore is a man that I had always admired. Um, Back in 2018, build up of 2019 general elections, at the time, it was a very tight race between the people I called at the time two sides of the same coin, the APC and PDP. During that time, PDP had Atiku and Obi as their president and vice candidate, and Buhari, of course, and Oshibanjo, who was the sitting president at the time, president and vice. So at that time, the APC had the state apparatus. They had the power, the incumbency, and then Atiku then was in the opposition. And for me, I would say my honest opinion is that Atiku won that election. But at that time, I didn't support either of them. I've always admired Peter Obi. I liked him. I liked his outing then, even as a vice. But I just know that there is nothing much that he could have done under Atiku if they had won that election. So there were younger people at that time, which was Fela Durotoye and Kingsley Mohalo, and then Showore from the AAC at the time. So I had to choose between them. And even though I knew that it was going to be very difficult for them to win, I didn't think that they were going to win, but I just wanted to support someone for my conscience. And today I'm talking about it. So this is how everything that you do, someday your children are going to look back and ask you, where did you stand in all of this? So I supported Showore because he was bold. It was not easy for somebody at that time, as young as he was, to come out and challenge these powers that be and be noticed. So I admired that about him. His outing in 2019 was very strong and powerful. I supported him, even though he didn't win, but he had a good outing and people contributed money to that cause. I did a jingle at the time supporting AAC, Take It Back movement. So this is how to show you that it's not a personal thing, whatever I have to say, my comment here. Now, take a very good look at, watch this video. This was the time that they he had to step down as a chairman of the party to become the consensus candidate of the party, to accept the consensus, to be the consensus candidate of the party in 2027, the presidential candidate, right? Now, look at what is particular about this video. You will see these people, some of them are even hiding their faces. Look at them. They are hiding their faces. These are children, actually. Some of them, I can assure you that these people are less than 18 years. By 2027, they are not eligible to vote. I don't think they have voters card. Then, all just for the sake to put up a show, for the hall to be filled up, to encourage the gullible Nigerians to donate to this cause. Because I can tell you that even in his mind, he knows that he's not going to win the election. He knows that he's not going to win this election. I can beat my chest. Why go into an election that you cannot win, but you want to go just for the sake? So what is your reason? What are you trying to prove? What is your reason? Can you not try to prove by going into an election that you cannot win? Why not align with the people? You come out, you criticize everybody. You are the Messiah that has come to save Nigeria. You are the second Jesus. So even Alex Oti, you are criticizing him. For some of us that were born and brought up in Abia State, I am very particular about that state because that was where I was born and brought up. I love the state. So the things about the state, I take it very personal to myself. And the people who know Abia State very well know and knows Abia State till today, they would tell you that Oti is not a man to be to be played with. I mean, that man have done wonderful work just within these 3 years. He has done marvelously well. He needs to be applauded. He needs to be, he needs to be respected and at least appreciated so that he can do more. Government is continuous. You are not expecting him to to start building speed train within 3 years and do magic when he has even done something that a lot of us didn't know was possible just within 3 years. He did it. People spent 8 years, 16 years and couldn't do nothing that he did these 3 years. And that man is the kind of man that you think you can come and criticize. Now that kind of man, if you say you go fit come criticize, what have you built yourself? You should go and try something so that we can even see what you're capable of, because of these things, there are people who love you, who even believed in you, and I'm hearing some of them saying, when you start doing some of these shenanigans, these things that you started doing recently, some people are beginning to question that belief that they have in you. They'll be like, this man, what makes him different from every other person? Why should we vote him? What makes us think that if we vote for this man, he's going to go there and do something different from what other people are doing? If he can come out and criticize people with verifiable records, people that their records can be verified both in the private sector and the public sector, how they were able to manage resources, how they were able to do things and get things done, like things that are verifiable, you come to twist it and play politics with it. So how do we trust you? You are not different from them. You are just coming to maybe win us over, make money, or get some contributions or stuff. I don't know what you are doing. You are playing. You are a joker. Right now, I can tell you that a lot of Nigerians think you are a joker. And I'm not just speaking for myself alone. I believe that I'm speaking for some reasonable Nigerians, not the gullible ones. Because I don't understand you anymore. It's not personal. I like him. I appreciate him for his activism. Some are positive, his positive activisms and trying to fight oppression and police brutality and all of these things. These are applaudable things that he does, but I mean, the politics are not playing it well. You need to align. You need to align with the right source. Align. Let us see you compliment people who deserves compliments. Let us see you commend people who deserves that your commendation. Don't criticize everybody. Don't attack everybody. Attack the people that we already know. Attack with facts. Attack with evidence and proof. So don't attack on twisting things that we can even verify, because we have common sense. We can think.